Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there. Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of The Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go. Welcome back to the podcast. It's time for another quickie because there's always time to fit in inspiration. And I am actually in New York City in my hotel room. I just checked in. I had an amazing night in Boston last night doing my book tour. And I have to tell you that even though book tours are an insane amount of work and travel, they are worth every single moment and then some. It is a massive dream come true to be able to be in the rooms with all of you and really talking about the stuff that really matters, the deep stuff, the stuff that I want to know about all of you, and having you all connect in every single room is just the most magical thing that I could ever possibly experience. And it's really bringing up a lot around just all of the questions on how to really reach your highest potential and how to truly connect with other women. And obviously, if you've read my book, these are completely correlated. And that's what the quickie is going to be about today. It's just some of the questions that come up in these rooms as I'm going from city to city and really finding that we're all asking the same exact questions, not just about connecting, but about being really afraid to take the leaps, to take the first steps, to do the things that need to be done to reach your goals and to really break through. Because I'm finding that a lot of people are saying that they feel stuck and they don't know what to do. But what I want to do is I want to challenge all of you who are saying this and who are thinking this, because I do the same exact thing. Let me tell you that right when I know that I am going to, break, if I have a feeling that I am trying to go to another level or if I'm attempting to break through something, and if I'm asking questions, a lot of questions outside of myself, if I'm trying to ask a lot of different people different questions, well, how did you do this? Yeah, but it's so hard. I don't know how to do this. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this or how I'm going to get there. I'm just wasting time. When I start asking a lot of external questions and instead of actually taking action, I know that I'm just wasting time. So when I say things like, I feel so stuck, I don't know what to do next, that's my version of procrastination, because I'm stalling, because I actually just don't want to, because I know that the next level of life is going to require a lot of new things, a lot of really uncomfortable things, a lot of energy that maybe I don't feel like outputting yet. It's going to require that I'm probably going to have to let go of some comforts, meaning even the comforts of my old personality. Meaning I might have to go in more rooms that make me uncomfortable and have to get really intentional in those rooms to connect with people. Meaning that I might have to share what my desires are, or really let people know that I would either love to work with them or what I have going on, or that I'd love to collaborate, whatever that looks like. And that is scary. So instead of actually doing those things, it's so easy to say, yeah, but I'm so scared. Yeah, but I'm shy. Yeah, but I've never done that before. Yeah, but I don't know how. Well, none of us came out of the womb knowing how. We just had to do it, right? We just had to do it. The thing is, we get stuck on focusing on the pain instead of the motivation. Like if when you were little and you first started riding a bike, if you focused solely on the idea that if you got on this bike that you did not know how to ride yet, and you focused only on the idea that you could crack your head open or skin your knees or it was going to hurt, you will never ride that bike. So that's what's happening to a lot of us, is that we're going in these rooms or we're sitting at home and thinking of all of the things that could go wrong, and we're focusing on the fall. We're focusing on the wound. We're focusing on the pain. We're focusing on the worst case scenario. Well, hell no, you're never going to on the bike. Hell no, you're never going to go in that room and put yourself out there and expose, who your highest self is, right? Because you don't feel like that self yet. You're so afraid that people will laugh or that people will judge you and that the pain is going to be too intense. But just like riding a bike, you guys, because you were so focused on the end goal, the freedom, the fun, the fact that you could now join this awesome neighborhood bike gang, right? That you had so much fun with, that you were fine scraping your knee. You were even fine hitting your head. I mean, if you were an 80s kid like me, I was like, that's okay. Just knocked my head on the pavement. I'm fine, right? Helmets were a little bit after that. So you guys, literally focusing on the freedom, focusing on the happiness, focusing on the idea that you don't have to live with regret anymore, focusing on the idea that you actually get to choose this life of reaching your highest potential, of sharing your gifts, of reaching your goals. And when you're choosing anything but, it's because you're choosing to focus on the pain and you are choosing to stay in the suffering. And it's just all honesty. It's just freeing you to know that you have the power. Anything else is literally just saying, I don't have the power to do this, and you're giving it away to something small, such as your fear or the first time or the idea of someone laughing at you. Yes, they are going to laugh at you. Yes, you're going to skin your knees. Yes, you might bump your head, but you're going to get back on, and then you're going to feel what it feels like to have the wind in your hair. You're going to feel what it feels like to have those connections with friends, to see places that you could never, ever, ever have seen without learning how to fly on your bike, right? Without learning how to truly just master that thing. And what happens is it just gets easier and easier, and the painful things don't seem quite as painful, and you get over them quicker because you're used to it. You know what it's worth to you. You know that it's okay if you skin your knee or people say things about you, because you can just get back up and go to a new neighborhood where everybody is awesome, and you don't have to listen to that crap anymore, or you don't have to feel the pain, right? So I want to challenge you that if you're saying that you don't know where you're going, or you don't know what to do, I want to challenge you to say that you're just not wanting to face this new level of pain. So anxiety is truly looking forward at life and thinking that you are going to be in pain, right? It's future perceived pain. Anxiety is future perceived pain, and you're living in it. So what can happen is just switch. You can just simply pivot and start focusing on the goal. Focus so hard on what your life will be like when you do the things that you want to do, and do not lose that image. And every time it goes back to the pain, say, nope, I'm going to just switch it, and I'm going to think of the good stuff. And you have to say this over and over. If you listen to any of my quickies, you know that I am trying to pound this into you, because life has pain in it, but choosing to stay in it, choosing to suffer is your option. It's that time to pivot and focus on the good, focus on the joy, focus on the people that are coming, focus on what's coming, focus on the feeling, focus on expansion, focus on massive connection with your creator, with source, with God, with new friends, with whatever that looks like. And don't look back. If you're listening to me right now, don't look back. You can't move forward focusing on low level feelings and energy. Get out of there now and look up and focus up. You guys, I'm sending you so much love today. I hope I get to see you on my book tours. I will have a couple left by the time that this comes out. And I'm just sending so much love, and I hope that you are enjoying the quickies, enjoying the podcast. If you are, please share them with your friends. And until next time, earn your happy. Bye, everyone. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye. Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently, and most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori. Hey all, I'm so excited to share with you, Earn Your Happy is now part of Growth Day Podcast Network. A bunch of us are coming together to bring more growth to the world and support shows and brands that we truly believe in. And one of my friends is also on the network, and I'd love for you to go subscribe to his show. You guys, Trent Shelton has the most incredible podcast. It's called Straight Up with Trent Shelton, and it's going to remind you that you are built for this. I have heard Trent speak in person multiple times. I've listened to his podcast a ton. He's coming on the show, and I literally cannot wait because this man just spits straight fire. It is like truth that goes to your core and makes you take action right away. If you want one of those podcasts that when you're just out on a walk, you can't help but want to start running and run through a wall in your life, this is the show to go listen to. So you guys, make sure that you go subscribe to the show, Straight Up with Trent Shelton. You're going to love it. Hey, I know if you're listening to this podcast that you have big dreams and big goals. And one of the things that can really stop you is struggling with your marketing. Trust me, I have been there. Are you using 10 different systems just to build your online business? Then I want you to try Kajabi. Kajabi helps you build your web pages, set up funnels, and sell your courses, content, coaching, or communities. You've been hearing me talk a lot about funnels on this podcast and the importance of your email list. You can get a free trial at kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com. I've talked about Kajabi before, but here's something that's super cool and new. They just rolled out an AI assistant for creating your online course curriculum. And this means you just type in a topic that you want to create on a course or webinar, and bam, it just generates a sample outline for you. It takes a ton of the hard work away. Of course, you're going to customize it to be your own, but this really helps you get over the struggle of how in the world to start, which is where most people stop. If you're like me, starting is always the hardest part, and that's what makes Kajabi so popular. They've made it easier for creators to build web pages, build courses, build coaching programs, build membership sites, build checkout pages, and build email funnels. So if you're struggling with any of those, you got to go check it out. Go to Kajabi.com. Kajabi was really the first all-in-one system and is trusted by over 100,000 creators. I think that's good enough for me. Also has influencers and marketers who use this. And now their smart AI platform makes it easy to take what you know and turn it into an online course and business. Go start building with a free trial at Kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com.